And when was it? Saturday? Was it Saturday? That beautiful day where I called you, George. That was Saturday.
Yeah.
It was a nice sunny day, dry, no humidity, perfect temperature. Everyone was out, and everyone looked like they wanted to have sex that day. Everyone on the street looked like they wanted to have sex with anybody. It didn't matter who. I smelled it. I just smelled it. It was just like sex was in the air. People were just in a good mood. I think that was Saturday.
Welcome to another episode of Just Us Dads. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Dadversation. If this is your first time here, head on over to all the social media platforms, all the audio platforms. Follow, subscribe if you can. George and Chris are both here. What's going on, guys?
We're good.
Yeah.
Chris looks like he's about to film a porn video.
Bro, I just love this. I just feel so good.
Having a romantic dinner by himself.
Yeah, I am. It's beautiful. I love the ambiance. It's very romantic.
Nice dark purple.
It's just the right colors.
It's nice.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. Good. It's one of those weeks where the weather's confused. It doesn't know what to do. It's not sure what it wants to do, what it wants to be, what season. It's trying to figure itself out.
Yeah. It's like 25 degrees, then it rains a little bit, not a lot.
It just doesn't want to adjust to our weekend.
Like not even enough to water the whole grass.
Yeah, nothing.
And I've told you guys, they say when it rains, I don't complain anymore. I'm like, yeah, my grass is getting watered. But then it rains, like it sprinkles a little bit, 5 minutes, then the temperature goes down, it goes back up, then it rains again. Yeah, very confusing.
It just confused everyone today. And when was it? Saturday? Was it Saturday? That beautiful day where I called you, George. That was Saturday.
Yeah, it was.
It was a nice sunny day, dry, no humidity, perfect temperature. Everyone was out, and everyone looked like they wanted to have sex that day. Everyone on the street looked like they wanted to have sex with anybody. It didn't matter who. I smelled it. I just smelled it. It was just like sex was in the air. People were just in a good mood. I think that was Saturday.
It happens, man. Usually in Montreal, it's end of May, beginning of June.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that when we used to live downtown. I was getting back home from work, like in the evenings. People would finish work. They were out on the terraces. Yeah.
It was just sex was in the air,
Yeah, everyone was out. The skirts were out. The short
everything. The little pale little legs that haven't seen the sun yet. Everyone's trying out different outfits, and I'm telling you, I look at people. It's like, okay, these guys are about to have sex. These people just had it, and they're gonna have it again, maybe. These two are trying to figure out where to do. You know what I mean? It was that's the vibe I got. Or ice cream. It was sex or ice cream. One of the two.
Yeah. Or it's like, oh, these guys are meeting for the first time. It's the first or second date.
Yeah. Exactly.
Guys, you know what I did today? I still feel a little bad, but not really. And I don't know if I should feel.
You feel bad for yourself or someone else?
No, I feel bad for the girls, but actually, I don't know if I should be feling more bad than I am.
Well, we'll let you know. Man. We'll let you know.
Deep down, I don't think I care. Like, I feel bad, but I don't care. So here's what happened. Last week, my daughter finished daycare. It was their last day, whatever, and they gave the kids a little bowl with a goldfish.
Did you cry?
Oh, no.
Did you cry because she finished the daycare?
No.
Good.
So this ends with a goldfish being dead.
Okay, I flushed a couple long ago.
No, she didn't finish daycare.
One of them was still alive, and she felt bad leaving him alone.
The year ended, whatever. So she comes home with a goldfish, super excited. Look, Mama. So obviously the idiot that's responsible for cleaning it out is me, right? So this morning I wake up. Emma's in school. The little one, I don't even know where she was. I can't remember. Oh, no, she had left with my wife to go pick up some stuff. So I was home alone. I'm like, let me clean the little bowl. So I go to the sink, and the hole on top is too narrow for me to put my hand in and kind of scoop it out like I used to do before and leave it in the glass. So I would tilt the thing, and then the fish would just fall into the glass, right? But this time it didn't, and it went straight down the drain, bro. Straight.
I knew it. I knew you killed that goldfish, man.
But look, I don't know if it died, man. Maybe it swam into the sewer.
Yeah, it's swimming with feces now.
Something else ate it, or it died from what it ate.
So, and I'm thinking, look, maybe they won't even notice. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. So my wife comes back. We haven't told the girls yet. Honestly, I just told my wife. I'm like, you know what happened? I accidentally flushed the fish. Like, no, as if I killed someone, guys. No, oh my God, should we get another one? I'm like, no, why would they another? I'm like, she goes, what are we gonna tell the girls? I'm like, nothing. I don't know. Maybe they won't even notice. She goes, no, we gotta tell them something. I'm like, hey, whatever. So we left. We got back.
Sure. Wait, sorry, man. You know what I would have done? Let me just tell you what I would have done. I would have replaced it with a toy goldfish.
Just one of those crackers.
Yeah, just let it swim in the bowl like that, the little toy one.
Yeah. So look, Emma still hasn't noticed that it's not there.
Look, 5 more days, you're in the clear. I went through a similar thing. But go on.
Yeah. No, but that's it. So I'm thinking that honestly, they probably won't even notice. And
so let me ask you, George.
Yeah.
When you accidentally dropped it down the sink.
Oh, it was really an accident. Yeah.
Like my accident. With a goldfish, same thing. Goldfish accident. Did you only consider your feelings or theirs too? Honest.
No, honestly, the first thing that came to my mind is like, shit. How do I explain this to the girls now?
No, you don't explain nothing. They're gonna forget.
Because the first time around when the fish died, I told them, I'm like, oh, you know what happened? The poor fish, it died and it went up to the sky with the other animals. And, she's like, oh, okay. But at the same time, there were 2. So she didn't care. There was another one, and she got excited. She's like, okay, no more fish. Let's get a cat or let's get another animal now. That's her reaction was, let's get another animal.
She graduated.
Yeah. So the little one now, I don't know. Maybe she's too young to understand. I have no idea. But we haven't told her anything yet. And
how long was it in your house?
Not even a week.
That's what I mean. It wasn't long enough for her to get used to it. She can't forget it. Don't worry.
Yeah, whatever.
Every time she brings it up, just buy her a little toy.
I don't know. Where did you leave it? I think that's what I'm gonna stick with. Where's the fish? I don't know. Where did you leave it? Where did you put it?
Where did you leave it? It's in the car.
Where did you put it? I don't know. It was on the counter. What did you do with it? I think I'm gonna go that route.
I think you're safe, man. I don't think you had it long enough. She had it long enough for it to sink in. It'll come up when she notices the bowl again.
Yeah, when it's empty.
So throw it out.
Yeah, so exactly. The trick is to get rid of the bowl.
Everything, the food too, everything. What fish? When did that happen? What? It was an illusion.
It was a dream.
It was that book we read.
Oh, goodness, man. Ugh. So Father's Day is this weekend. Are you guys planning anything? Are you guys still coming over on Sunday?
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
George, you said you have something else, and you're probably going to swing by after.
I'm coming for breakfast, lunch, supper. It's a full day.
Chris, and the family are spending the day. I hope it's nice. I hope the weather doesn't ruin it for us. Honestly, it's going to feel. Good.
Well, you have enough umbrellas to keep us sheltered, right?
Yeah, we have.
You emptied the store, man. You got them on special.
Yeah, we went all stupid on the umbrellas, but. I think it's going to feel very good to just have people over and to enjoy some company.
Physical distance and to wear masks, right?
Yeah, in the backyard. No, but we're allowed to have people over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's more than enough for us to keep a distance. Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
I think honest to God, I think we're doing it because I don't want to think of anything else to do, and it's just the easiest solution. I want to avoid. No, what do you want to do for Father's Day? It's like I don't want to go through that. It's like, okay, yeah, the guys are coming over. We'll all enjoy Father's Day together. We'll have fun with the kids, and that's it. Simple. Keep it there. That's it. That's all. Next. Yeah.
You know what'd be good, and we might be able to do it this Sunday.
Yeah.
There's this game where you have these kind of slides, and you play soccer, baseball, and you're holding a drink, and you play soccer, baseball, and you hold a drink, and between the home plate and the first base, it's like a little sliding thing with water, and you have to make sure you don't fall.
Like a slip and slide.
Yeah, like a slip and slide. Yeah, exactly. Have you seen that?
Don't you need 4 slip and slides?
Yeah.
No. But instead of playing soccer, baseball, I saw some other thing online where it's a relay, and so it's like two against two. So the first guy runs, and you have to kind of run and slide on the slip and slide. You have to hold your drink so that it doesn't spill until you get across, and you have to spill it. And the first group that fills up the jug or whatever it is wins.
Yeah, I like it. Let's set it up. Let's set it up next to your place. You have a park.
Yeah. We'll do it. And and it's funny because nobody actually makes it, especially us, dude. If I slide that thing, there's nothing left in the glass to pour in the jug. Oh man, yeah, okay. Well, slip and slide. I'll remember. We'll get 2 of them.
I have one.
You have one?
Yeah.
Don't bring
So
it.
Okay, if you have 3, we can play soccer, baseball.
So you kick the ball, and then you have to run and slide to first.
You don't have to slide, but you have to run and not slip with your drink.
You have to run on the mat. On the wet mat.
Usually, the heavier you are, the funnier it is.
I agree with you. Any kind of tragedy with a heavy person is hilarious. That's the unfortunate part.
The plastic glasses, obviously.
Yeah. To avoid
Kids don't try this at home.
Yeah, plastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what the Father's Day is. Father's Day usually it's like, what do you want to do? Plan something. Let's go to a restaurant or barbecue.
Yeah,
pretty much that. That's
fun for Mother's Day and a barbecue for Father's
Day. Yeah, and that's fine. That's great.
Yeah, because dads love their barbecue. I think it's very typical.
You have a barbecue, George, right?
You guys do gifts? Yeah. You guys get gifts on Father's Day?
No, a card maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes
you make your wife get you a card.
No, the girls.
Oh yeah, the kids make
the kids always make it from school.
They make it at school.
Yeah, they make it at school and they bring it to you. I still have some of those gifts.
I have them all.
Yeah.
Some of them are really good.
Yeah.
But then again, this is dad goggles looking at his own kid's stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, barbecue's fine, man. We don't want much.
Somebody was asking me, I need help. I don't know what to plan. What should I do? What are you guys doing? I'm like, if you're looking for anything interesting, wrong person.
Wrong person.
We're having a barbecue, and then I'm going to another barbecue. It's not complicated. Just eat and fuck off. It's more about the socializing. We don't care. I don't care that it's Father's Day or not.
No, wait. I'm shocked that you actually got a question with respect to Father's Day. Like, what do you do? Like, that never happens. It's usually guys asking, bro, what do you do for Mother's Day? What do you bring your wife? What do you get her?
Yeah.
Father's Day. That's shocking that people actually think about that.
People actually care, huh? They're younger generation, so I guess they're more fair.
Yeah, little do they know that they're asking the wrong fucking person.
Well, they're doing what I suggested, so which is exactly what I'm doing. So there you go. It's worth something.
Yeah. It's crazy how simple we are and how complicated they are.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with that. It's fine. It's good, but it's a good complicated. It's not a bad complicated. It's a complicated that's just different.
Yeah,
that we appreciate sometimes. Think about it.
You need the dynamics.
If it wasn't for that complexity, a lot of times certain things wouldn't get done.
Can I ask you guys something seriously now? Are you secretly happy?
You seriously asking, or are you just casually?
Yeah. Are you secretly happy that last year and this year Mother's Day was canceled? Not canceled, but you couldn't go out and stuff. You're like, woohoo! I don't have to break my brain.
The 5th. I did not want to wait in line for 2 hours at any restaurant with my kids and my mom waiting in line.
Oh, sucks, babe. We can't do anything. It's unfortunate the restaurants are closed down. We're gonna have to figure something simple out at home.
In 2022.
Yeah. Next year though, we have 2 years to catch up on.
Yeah, it's well, a lot of things were postponed. Me too. It was my 40th birthday this year, and I didn't do anything. And it was we wanted to do something, my wife and I, for our 40th together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it for our 41st.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So a lot of things have been pushed back. So it's gonna be double the Mother's Day. It's gonna be double the Father's Day, I guess. Double the vacation. Like, instead of spending 10 grand, spend 20. You know, you feel good. You'll catch up.
Blow the low budget.
Buy 2 gifts.
So you guys are gonna plan like a big bash?
Well, I don't need something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know how to go about it. I'm not sure.
You're planning for what?
I don't know. 40th, man. 41st.
Oh, for your birthday.
Yeah, my wife and I. I don't know. Maybe promesse or something. I take her for hot dogs.
Take out. We leave at home.
Look at this. Look at this hot dog. It's for you.
How many steamed hot dogs can you have from Beltane?
Oh man, me and Telly.
Sorry, Telly.
This friend of mine, we had 18. We had 18
each.
Yeah, each.
Hold on, 18 steamed each.
Yeah.
You weren't embarrassed enough to order that.
We started off with 10, I think, and then it was like add 2 more or add 4 more, 2 more, and then it was like.
Wait! You kept going to the counter?
No, it was Cascode. You guys remember Cascode?
They were sending other people. They were sending other people.
That's so funny.
Yeah. A lot of beef.
Because they're good, man. That's why.
They're amazing.
They barely needed any chewing.
You see, that would be a good place to go have an episode. It just closed. Yeah, it's done.
That was a good fucking farewell.
You guys know what the standard was when we went there. This is like there was always more later, but yeah, that was a standard. No, it was 2 steamies, a baguette, and a poutine. That's what you started with. You went there for that.
Yeah, I was. And then
if you need what?
I went always straight for 2 baguettes, and sometimes I had a poutine.
Oh yeah, no, it was poutine, baguette, 2 steamies. You start with that, and then depends.
Those baguettes were such great cheeseburgers, man.
Oh my God,
great cheeseburgers!
What a great burger! What a great burger!
Yeah,
that's good.
And that poutine was excellent.
Yeah, because it was mozzarella. It wasn't curd.
Shredded, very thin.
Shredded through. Yeah, thin shredded mozzarella.
Where can you go grab a burger like that right now? Like
only in the States.
No,
you got it.
That's not true. A great burger, a great Montreal burger right now.
No, but like that.
No, I mean he means casse-croûte greasy, like
a casse-croûte burger,
like this much grease on the grill. You know, it's like if the burger is pretty much grilling on grease.
Di Lalo.
Di Lalo's not bad. I've had Di Lalo.
Excellent.
Where is that?
Excellent everything.
It's a burger. It's like
the original one is in La Salle, off.
You know what I find with these burger places?
The service room over there.
You know what I find? There's so many burger places. I've been to hundreds of them. I find when you try to do too much with a burger, you lose the magic of a burger.
No, you need the authentic.
You exactly. You need the basic, and you could kind of fuck around with it a bit.
You need the right enough of crisp, the right amount of grease, the right amount of cheese. Like it has to be the right, right amount of condiment and.
Yeah. Like when you start putting peanut butter and jelly and shit like that, and it's like,
what?
Let's stop calling it a burger. It's a fun experiment, but it's not
exactly. It's fun, but you don't go. That's not a burger.
It's just an experiment. It's a one-time thing.
What about Polo and Suzanne there on Gouin? It's still around that place?
Polo and Suzanne. Yes. That's a good place. Excellent. You're right. You know what? That's the one. That's the one.
Excellent place. That classic old school burger.
Yeah. I brought Yerasma there.
They have a lot of great poutines too.
Yeah, it's great. That's the greasy style. Yeah. It's where you got to go once a year max, no more than that.
Yeah. So it's the place where the owner tells you if he sees you twice in the same month,
it's like
you shouldn't come back for a few months.
Yeah, because then it becomes addictive like heroin.
You start blaming them in your note. It's because of this restaurant I died young.
But it's really tasty.
The best. Your kids aren't done with school yet?
Next week.
Next week, yeah.
Tuesday morning. That's it.
Yeah, that's what's graduating.
Well,
Nice.
Are they doing the ceremony or
A little ceremony on Monday, a little barbecue. The teacher's taking them out for like some kind of outing.
They're not doing the big thing like they used to, with all the schools and all that.
No. None of that. You will have to wait another 5-6 years for that.
It's a shame.
We didn't have a high school graduation, did we?
Yeah.
How did you not have it? You didn't have a prom?
The
You
prom
didn't have a ceremony where you received your diploma?
No, I don't remember.
How did you get your diploma?
There's no diploma. It was some kind of transcript.
Yeah,
It was equivalent.
It was an equivalent. Exactly. It was an equivalent. Then it came in the mail like 4 months later.
So you never had a ceremony?
No.
I don't remember.
No, I'm trying to think, and I don't think we did. I remember the prom.
Yeah, I remember the prom. Yeah.
But I don't remember a
They
ceremony.
don't involve the parents to come say congrats and honor.
I don't remember.
Isn't that crazy?
I missed my graduation, so like you, I didn't really have one because I went to my cousin's wedding instead.
Much
better.
I got my diploma in the mail months later.
There you go.
And my mom finally handed it to me after, I don't know how many years has it been. 24 years. She hands it over to me.
She found it somewhere.
I had to go get certificates to prove that I was actually a graduate and all these things and all. She had it somewhere in storage. That's where is it? I never received it. I don't know which time.
Guys, honest to God, I don't think I've ever been to any graduation ceremony. Like, forget about elementary school. That doesn't count. But high school, we didn't have.
I went to university.
CGIP, I don't think we had one in CGIP, or if we did, I didn't attend because I didn't really care. And then in university, it was in 2005, I think. It was the year we went to Greece, 2005. So I went to Greece.
I went. We had a whole ceremony. We had the iron ring, which was like kind of a ritual for the engineers. It was a whole thing. I enjoyed that one.
For sure.
Yeah. But that's it. The graduation, whatever. Grade 6.
It's a commemoration of your accomplishment.
It's something. It's just like a reminder that you're just going to the next phase. That's all it is.
And not to forget what you just went through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? Change story completely. We went the other day to have supper with the girls. We went to some terrace in St. Lambert. We had pizza, whatever. And then, we're just talking to the girls and everything. And so my daughter's like, so, when I grow up, I want to have 2 kids and I'm going to live with you. I'm going to live with you and mama. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, where are you going to sleep? She goes, I can sleep on the couch and my kids are going to sleep in my bedroom, like the bunk beds. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I go, what about your husband? Like she goes, ew, baba, no, ew, no. I'm like, oh, okay. So you're going to have kids. So there's no husband. She's like, no, yeah, exactly. She's going to have 2 kids and I'm going to live with you. I'm like, perfect.
Wow. Perfect little feminist.
It's just...
well, it's normal, man.
So for me, it was just,
It's a cute story. It's a cute story.
She's like, yeah. So she wants kids and there's no boyfriend in the picture. There's no husband, which, it's fine by me, man.
You don't need to buy a gun.
You don't want her to leave her in the house and accomplish her stuff regardless of how you feel about it.
Of course, man, but it's like, no, it's just the way they think. They think like, look, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna live here with my mom and dad, and that's it.
I still do the same thing.
Yeah, man.
It's hilarious. The innocence is.
It's exactly. It's innocent thinking.
I remember asking Alex, like, so who's gonna be your wife? I'm like, Mama. Like in a split second, he answered. Why are you even asking?
Yeah, what are you asking? Isn't it obvious?
There's already a mom.
There's already a mom. Why do I have to get another one? We share her.
it's interesting, this stage where, you know, that kind of curiosity kind of comes in, and like you can see their brain kind of thinking, you know?
Yeah, and then there's different kinds of curiosity. Different kinds of curiosity, boys. Like when your son gets in trouble at school and you get an email from the teacher that he's been asking girls what's in their underwear. And you're hoping that the teachers don't think that this is normal, and we encourage them to do this kind of shit.
They're thinking, what the hell is going on in that house? So wait, hold on.
Wait, you have to make a distinction. I think it's normal, but you shouldn't encourage it. But it's not that it's not normal, you know?
No, of course not. I didn't react. I didn't freak out. It was just,
he's a little curious.
Embarrassing because it's a little bit of maintenance for us, just to make sure people don't think we're freaks over here.
So wait.
But I felt a little bit. I felt bad for the girls. They got uncomfortable. He asked some girls at school.
Oh, some girls, a few.
Well, he asked one, but she was with somebody else. And the one that he asked, they're friends. She calls him. She FaceTimes him, and then we've hung out at each other's houses and stuff.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, and
right. I smell arranged wedding. Arranged marriage. That's what I
smell. Today he came home from school, and another girl gave him a bracelet that she didn't give to anybody else. Oh, he's a Mac daddy.
Oh yes.
But wait.
So he asked one day the same thing. We're at lunch. He gets a little carried away when he's having fun, and he asks her, like, "Show me your underwear." Then he asks her, "Show me what's inside." And he didn't know what it was. He wants to see what it is. He's curious. They asked him not to do it. He said, "Fine." They didn't tell us anything at this point. The next day he does it again, and that's when they flagged us. And they just told us what happened.
Did they flag you because it was insubordination, or because he's persistent?
Because it's twice and he's persistent. So just they need our assistance to establish the rule. That's what it is.
The same girl, the same little girl.
Yeah. So I made
that you guys happen to know. Did you speak to the parents?
What?
Did you speak to the girl's parents since you know?
No, if they don't know, I don't want to tell them because I mean my older son is friends with her son, her brother.
Do you think it's possible that they don't know? You think that the school only reached out to you and not to her parents?
If the school can't handle it, then there's something physical that happened. Yes, but if they didn't. The only thing is, I know that the girl, she's very verbal. She expresses herself very well, very clearly,
maybe she told the parents.
Very abundantly, and very much detail. So chances that she didn't mention it are very low. I'm sure she said it to her parents. I'm sure.
So you're gonna have to confront them at some point.
I will. Like I said, my other son is close to their son. They hang out as well because they're in. Yeah. One son is in class with the son is in class with my oldest. The daughter is in class with my youngest.
There's no confronting. It's next time you see them, it's like, "Cheers, I'm sorry that made you guys."
No, sorry. It's between.
Yeah, it's just like
the teacher.
No, it's understandable. Like, wait, how old is the little one now? 6?
5.
5.
He's the youngest. One of the youngest in his class. He's born in September. So his friends are like 6. Yeah.
Is he going around showing his junk, or he just wants to see other?
No, I made that clear a long time ago. They do that at the house, and I told him that doesn't. He still does, but it's not.
But that's a little selfish, bro. He can't go around asking girls what's in your underwear and him not showing.
So okay, so next time we're at your house, I'll talk to ask your daughters what's in their pants.
No. Here it's
How's that selfish?
It's illegal.
It's illegal. I know, but he wasn't mean about it or.
Yeah.
No, even when I was telling him, he was like, "But I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything mean." You know, he's like, "I was just asking." And I told him, when you talk about that stuff is private. You don't ask them. You ask your mom, your dad, or maybe one of your teachers if you're curious. You don't ask people about private stuff.
Well, yeah, you don't ask the teacher directly. Show me yours. You don't do that.
No, but if you're curious, you ask you ask adults about things you're curious about. You don't ask. You don't make other people uncomfortable. And I made him make the girl a card and apologize. So I think they're good. It's just she hasn't been FaceTiming.
Why? She used to FaceTime frequently? Like,
it's been since the last time she did, she usually would have already.
Yeah.
in the meanwhile, this incident happened and she hasn't since. So maybe.
Well, look, man, to be fair to the kid, she let him on. She was on first base, and the guy wanted to go to second base very fast. That's all it is. That's how I see it. He wanted to go to second base, and I think he's already thinking of third base, you know?
Because he's close to her. I think he was taking liberties. Because one time they were playing together, and he asked her something stupid again. Like he told her, if you can't do a certain dance move, you have to show me your underwear. Like something stupid like that. Just and he was just trying to be funny because he knows that underwear is provocative, you know?
No. The kid, bro, is thinking. He's very strategic. He's mathematical. He goes, okay,
let's make a bet. If I can guess your age, you're gonna get naked. You know?
There's history with this. This is not one event. This is not one incident.
No, but he always goes to her because they're friends. He's comfortable with her.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to her because she's very.
But you also see that he's been contemplating and he's been thinking about this a while. He's like, okay, first off, let me get to her underwear, and then what's behind the underwear? How am I gonna get there? I gotta find a way to do it. Okay, do this move. If you can't do it, it's your underwear. It's just weird how they think, bro.
Stop. When I told him it makes her uncomfortable, he said, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Yeah.
And he was saying it in the conversation. We were just chatting about it.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't think I'm going to do it anymore.
Well, he's not going to do it until he's until he's 12.
Well, at least when he's 12, it makes sense. You just saw sex ed videos and all this chit chat about it.
Yeah. Good. I think it's cute. It's a good story. And you know what? It's like nothing to feel bad about.
It's a little embarrassing, man.
Is it? You're embarrassed?
Well, it's embarrassing.
A little bit, because you know he's a little rowdy in class. The teacher often has to reprimand him. She doesn't always tell us, but I know he's a handful.
Yeah.
And this just adds to it. You know, you've got sexual predator to add to that, Lucy.
Chill, man. Chill.
It's just this is the paranoid dad's mentality, where the brain goes. You don't want to, you have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah. No, but I think you guys you handle it pretty good. I mean, look, man, these are sensitive things. You have your private parts, they have theirs. Nobody's allowed to see them, touch them.
It's not even about allowed. It's people don't want you to see. People don't want you to know. Let them have their secrets. It has nothing to do with you. It's beyond actually not allowed. It's a violation of their privacy. Plain and simple. It's not about whether or not he's allowed to see a vagina or not.
That's it. He's allowed to be curious, but it's like not there. Yeah.
So that's what curiosity got us, these last few days.
So we'll see. Don't say anything. We'll see how he reacts on Sunday. We'll see.
Well, I'll tell him I'm gonna tell him to work on his question. He shouldn't be that direct with his question. So I'm gonna ask him to come up with a few better ones and then test them on George.
I'll be keeping a close eye.
If they slip by George, they're good. He might end up seeing what's in George's underwear.
You see your kid flying in the pool head first. Dad, Uncle George threw me in the pool. Why? What did I do? Oh man.
No, he's okay. He's a little rowdy, but he's very curious. So I'm not going to discourage him from curiosity.
So this never happened with the old one.
No.
Chris, did it ever happen with Gerasimo at that age?
It didn't manifest itself into an incident like George, but the curiosity was definitely there, and the curiosity is back now in a different way.
When you say curiosity, he would try to sneak a peek when he shouldn't.
It's like
someone sitting with their legs crossed and he's waiting for them to uncross them.
Well, a peek, it's like okay, a little perplexed.
Because kids play on the floor and they're at eye level with the knees.
Like
on the couch.
Yeah. I remember when he was a bit younger and he saw mine, he was like, wow, okay. And it's like, it's reversed now. now the roles are reversed. It's like, oh buddy.
Changing your own room.
Oh man, it's like And it was just perspective. That's all it was. He outgrew the perspective. I don't know if you guys understand.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Man, he just took out one major worry in your life.
yeah. Like I'm telling you, the second he finds out how gifted he is there, he'll be good. He's gonna realize it. He's gonna realize it.
He's gonna walk in prepared.
But yeah, man, it's natural, man. This is a part of the curiosity cycle, and it's like asking the questions, and and it's more than that. It's the armpit hairs now. It's like the hairs on his legs. It's like, hey, there's a hair there. The voice is kind of going up and down like this. It's starting to sound weird. So all this is he's questioning all this, and I don't have the answers. It's just like, just go through it. You have to experience it. You can't learn about it. You have to experience it.
Oh, he's curious. He's asking about his.
Well, he's asking me about his experiences, and it's like, look, man. Once you get through it, we'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Right now, it's just your body's going through changes, and we all go through them. And I see the shoulders widening a bit, like the hair. Yeah, I'm telling you, everything's changing now.
No, but these are things that our parents didn't talk to us about.
No, but
we all figured it out.
It's the stuff you don't need to talk about it, and you figure it out. Like you had those uncomfortable or awkward boners that you would get out of nowhere. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's getting those. You know what I mean? And it's like there's nothing to say. It's like,
no, but what I'm asking is, like, okay, that your father never spoke to you one bit about the changes that are happening, what they mean, what they are, and all these things. Do you now, as a more modern father, tackle that subject, or you just say, you know what, maybe the old timers had it right, maybe we shouldn't touch it?
Well,
but they cover it in school, man.
Yeah, they cover it in school. That's one, and then I cover it differently. I kind of insinuate certain things. I cover it indirectly, either through comedy or like, hey, I understand. You don't need to say much, buddy. I get it. Yeah. It went through me too. You know what I mean? So I make sure that he feels comfortable about it. I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, you don't want to take that approach. It's just like, whatever you learn, I get. Whatever's happening, I understand. It's fine. It's normal.
Yeah.
We're in the right sequence of things. It's like we're on the right direction.
It's like you speak in code.
Yeah, exactly. You speak without saying much. Yeah. But at the same time, there's all these questions, and it's like, what, you'll figure it out.
Does he at this point, does he come more to you or to Alex?
It's interesting because it's I don't know. It's almost like he's very close to his mom.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes to me for a lot of things. So it's like, it's a good balance. Obviously, when he goes to my wife for that kind of stuff, it's like, go see your dad. And then he gets it. Now he understands what the dad territory is and what the mom territory is. But when he wants more comforting, he goes to his mom. When he wants advice or like, hey, how do we do this? He comes to me. That's the dynamics we have.
Yeah.
And it's look, we're probably going to get into this. Obviously, it's soccer. It's soccer, number one, because he's going to be involved with a lot of kids, different coaches. You want to just teach him how to be sharp, right? Nobody can touch you. Nobody can look at you, right? Nobody can ask you, let me see. So we go through all that stuff. It's like, if you feel uncomfortable, you come and tell me. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And obviously, high school, there's going to be the girls and, in different scenarios.
The competition.
Well, yeah, all that. So it's like, it's fine, You want to encourage him to experiment, but not too much. Like, where's that fine line? How much experimentation is too much? And you don't obviously want him to not try anything either. And what I mean is, like, guys, I don't want to get misquoted. I don't mean experiment with anything. I mean, go up to a girl and and just experiment with that.
Yeah.
I don't mean experiment with the sexuality. I don't mean that.
Yeah. Like break out of the comfort zone.
Yeah. You come out there and it's like, it's okay. You're interested in girls. It's fine. It's like you could be more than friends. It's okay to be attracted to somebody else.
I think it's all going to come naturally.
Well, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, we don't say much.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like that's why I'm asking you. Like, to me, in my mind, it's not things that you would teach, right? Maybe for boy, I don't know. I mean,
I'll tell you how we do. I'll tell you how we do it.
Hold on. There's one thing you guys are not factoring in: how much TV we watched. We learned a lot from those fucking TVs.
Yeah, you learn a lot from TV. But what I'm saying is the way we do it is like, let's say we're together, like Maria's away or my wife's doing something else, and we have a nice moment together. Like, I could bring it up then, and it's like seconds or minutes, and we go back to doing what we're doing. I say, hey, buddy, how are you? By the way, how's everything? How's school? How's that? Anything like that? So, who you into lately? Or like, I came with the pictures. Like, he came with his pictures. It's like, okay. So who do you like from here?
Does he tell you?
He's at the state.
Mine keeps it a secret.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to share, but after I tell him.
He's embarrassed.
Like, you know what I do? I tell him which one I think is cute for him. I point, and then he'll be like, no, yes, no, yes.
And how does it? And do they see what you see?
No, it's totally
totally different. Huh?
It's totally different, man, and it's fine. I just wanted to be comfortable that it's okay to feel that. Yeah. But some interesting stuff. It's interesting, guys. It's interesting.
It's hilarious. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Until it's not innocent.
Look, when it's not innocent, it's like, you know what? You got to put him in his place.
That's when it becomes freaky for folks.
Yeah.
I see. I feel like if I had a son, I'd probably know how to react, because obviously you're a man. You've been there. Like, I have no clue how I'm going to approach this topic with the girls. No idea.
You're not. They have a mom who they're going to be more comfortable with.
Yeah, they have the mom. All you have to do is just keep the guys away or scared or terrified. As long as you keep the guys terrified.
I would not recommend that, dude. You let them decide. Just teach them to choose wisely.
No, but you also want your daughter to kind of feel comfortable to come and talk to you if there's any problem or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
and if you act like an irrational person who just wants to chase boys away, you'll never get there, honestly.
No, but you don't want to chase boys away. What you want to do is you want to exude a certain aura that tells the boys, I need to be respected, and so does my daughter. That's what you have to do. And some men, some dads do that without being bastards or dicks. They could exude that, hey, look,
Chris is seeing the innocent side where you know everything about your daughter's life. There's a part where you're not going to know anything, so you need her to choose correctly there.
Absolutely. But if you teach your daughter to respect herself, you're good.
Don't scare her friends away. Don't worry. Let them just...
No, I didn't mean scare them. I meant like...
You just said have an aura that makes them fear you, but don't say it.
No. You have an aura. You exude an aura that makes the boys respect you.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That's very important. That's a very important aspect.
You're right. But that's just being for a father of a son or a daughter. You gotta have that.
Yeah, absolutely. And teaching both of your kids to respect themselves first, because if they don't respect themselves first, then they won't. Other people won't respect them.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, George.
No, I don't think I do. It's just that
you should worry about how you react.
That scares me.
Well, you have the maturity to work to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Forget what you want.
Yeah. Forget what?
I said forget what you want. You had kids. That's what you wanted. Now from here on on, they're gonna do what they want, regardless of what you want. I'm telling you, they're used to that.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part about parenting, accepting them as people versus your belongings.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, we have a long road ahead, so I'm very far from that, So, but
my sister-in-law's son has a girlfriend. My sister's kids are turning 18 this summer. It goes fast, man. My other nephew too. He turned 15. He's gonna be 16. It goes so fast.
You know what it is, though, guys? It's like when you're.
Yeah, go sorry.
When you're 40, you realize how dumb 18 is.
How irrational.
You know what? And you know what? You could probably go back and remember the time when you were 18 when you probably thought you knew shit.
Yeah.
and you were stubborn and you thought you knew everything. And now that you're 40, you realize, oh my God, 18 is a bad number. It's a good number for other things. It's a good number to experiment, vitality, energy.
It's a
right?
terrible age for decisions.
But decision making, you make stupid 18-year-old decisions. They're like bad. One is worse than the other.
Yeah.
And they're just bad decision in series.
Fucking fueled by ego and fucking emotions.
I got it. It's just so bad. It's just so bad.
Oh, God.
But see, that's where it becomes complicated, because now that you are 40, or by the time your kid is 18, whatever age you're going to be, do you let them just go fucking fall on your face? Or do you kind of try to develop that relationship where even at that age, they will come to you for advice and to ask you and say, look, Dad, what do you think?
They both function at the same time.
No, because, here's what scares me, that they develop into, they develop a character where it's like they know it all, and it's like, Dad, you don't know shit, and like there's this kind of wall that builds up, like when you become a teenager and you think you know it all, and your parents suddenly don't matter. You're independent, and you know everything.
Yeah, it's 15 to 17.
Yeah, but see. Well, no, sometimes even more. Like maybe like into your early 20s.
If the parents mishandle it, the relationship becomes fractured, and it's
no, but longer. I agree with you, George, because the relationship between 16 and like 25, the relationship between kids and parents is ambivalent. It's hate, it's love, it's extreme. It's like I love you and then I hate you.
I'm stuck with you.
Yeah. It's not something steady, right? So I think what's important is keep repeating the right words. And like George on the bottom said, Panusi, it's like they're not your belongings, and you can't control everything, but you can control what you tell them. So you just make sure you tell them the right thing and hope they don't fuck up too much. But you want them, you want to hope enough that they learn from the mistakes, because you can only learn from experience. So you want them to make the little mistakes, but you want them to hit their heads with the little ones. So when it comes to the big ones, they've hit their head enough times to make the right decision, because your words are resonating.
That's why I'm saying.
So it's a mix. It's a mix. Yeah, you're right. It's a mix.
They're gonna ask you for advice, and they'll sometimes use it, but there's gonna be times they won't even ask you, or they won't even use it, and they're gonna fuck up.
But I remember, we went back to that 18-year-old stupid mistakes, right? Like the 18-year-old dumb brain. And man, if I didn't always have the words of my dad in the back of my head, I think I'd be dumber. Like I do dumber stuff. That was the stop and think. Like, what's the reason you didn't do even dumber shit? It's because you knew where the line was. There was the line, which was like, okay, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, fuck, somebody just told me not to do that, so maybe I shouldn't be doing it.
Like but I really want to. It's like those movies in the ghetto. Don't do that. That's 5 to 10.
Exactly. That's the rationality, right? That's what you're up against. It's either that or the emotion.
You need the consequence slap in the face to stop you.
Yeah. So it's like it's a bit of both, man. I believe it's a bit of both.
That's 15 to life.
Oh man,
this is what you need to know, the consequences,
and that's why it's both an art.
It helps in the calming of your nerves.
I believe it's both an art and a science, man. There's both. You gotta take both approaches. There's a science part to it, and then there's the art. There's the art. There's how do you go talk to him when he's upset?
Exactly.
Like how do you approach this? It's not always science. Sometimes you got to be an artist too.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. On that note, I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Just to wish every single dad out there a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your day. We'll see you all on the next episode, guys. Take care.